Live from Lincoln, this is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 5.
I feel justice has very definitely been served. I mean, it makes things a little bit easier, but still doesn't bring my son back.
Some closure in a local murder case. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
An Omaha man was sentenced to life in prison this morning.
Police say he killed Lincoln Special Olympian Joshua Hartwig back in 2016. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Abigail Wood has more details in our top story. Abigail?
That's right. Anthony Wells will be behind bars for the rest of his life. I spoke with Hartwig's father. He says he's glad justice was served, but it can't bring his son back.
An emotional roller coaster. I was relieved that justice was served.
Tuesday morning, a judge gave 35-year-old Anthony Wells, an Omaha man, life in prison for killing 25-year-old Joshua Hartwig of Lincoln. Police say Wells shot into a crowd of people outside an apartment complex near 19th and Knox after a fight broke out back in January of 2016. Hartwig, who was an innocent bystander, was shot in the neck.
I was mad at him for what he did. This guy took my son's life for no reason.
Doug says he thinks the sentence was just and the closure helps a little with the grief. Joshua was a Special Olympian with the local Nebraska Storm team, coached by his father. Doug says it's easiest to see his loss there on the field, where he most loved to be.
It was tough last year to coach and to carry this team on, but I had to do it for him. This is what he wanted.
Doug says he doesn't want this to be the end of Joshua's story. The young man leaves behind a strong legacy, and much of it centers around his beloved team.
The night that he was murdered, he came out in the living room, and it was right before the commotion happened, and he sat down in the chair next to me and he says, "Dad, do you think I make a good coach?" Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play for 3 more years, and I want to be on the sidelines with you, Dad, and I want to coach. And I said, I'd be proud to have you. And an hour later, well, he was gone.
Again, Wells will be serving a life sentence for the murder. And as for Joshua's team, Nebraska Storm, they went on this year to become the #1 Special Olympics flag football team in the state of Nebraska.
I'm sure Joshua is very proud of them for that. Thank you, Abigail.